You're listening to Pod Radio.
Since our Hattie Matriculants have already started their trial exams, our grade 8 to 11 Hatties will start their September exams soon. Our hosts interviewed some of their peers to find out which loopholes and distractions they experience during exam preparation and how to stay focused and prepare for the exams most effectively. Here we go!
Oh, wonderful day to all of my listeners. It is Ayatollah Kusingiti, and today I am here with
Andile Ngiti, aka Cheese Boy.
Okay, Andile, can you tell me which loopholes and distractions you experience during exams and exam preparation?
The first and the main one, I feel it mostly applies to most of the school learners, should be your cell phone, which is very, very distracting, especially when you're laser focused and you're studying and it happens to go off or a notification comes in or your friend calls you, and that could distract you and completely take you off your tracks. Number two has to be the environment you're living in terms of some people are less fortunate and you're living in areas where there's high crime rates and gunshots, gang violence, and that could prevent you from actually focusing on your work. And the third one has to be maybe your siblings. Like my siblings, I know at home, I can't get a private moment like for 10 minutes without someone coming in my room or something. So I would say that is the three main: your siblings, your cell phone, and most definitely your environment.
Now, can you tell me what practical tips you use to stay focused and prepare most effectively during the exams? And could you please leave my listeners with some tips for them to study further?
The most practical tips, I would say, try to find a private space by all means. It doesn't matter where it is at home. Try to find a private space, and you can ask your parents to make sure all the kids are locked out so you can have at least an hour every day for studying. And the second tip would be to find a way to switch off your cell phone and put it somewhere where it's not easily accessible so that it doesn't distract you from doing what you need to do, like studying. And yeah, I feel like that's it. That's the main tips, and good luck.
And that is it from us.
Hi guys, it's Zinhle here. Today I'm here with my fellow Hattie friend
Enhle Tunisi, grade 12 E3.
Enhle, which loopholes and distraction do you experience during exams?
My distractions are my siblings, technology, as well as my mental health. My loopholes are I practice past papers, bunch of information that I've studied on my friends, as well as I study memorandums of past papers.
The loopholes and distractions I experience are when I have to study at home and I'm in the dining room table. Sometimes it can be very distracting because of the noise that my siblings make. And loopholes to help studying is I do past papers, watch YouTube videos of the person on how to answer exam questions that are asked. What practical tips do you have to stay focused and prepare most effectively during the exams?
I try to make sure I get enough sleep, establish a routine, and eliminate all my distractions. But most importantly is to find ways to deal with my stress during the exam period.
I would say the best way to prepare for exam is to do exam past papers. I know it's something that is said a lot, but really it is a game changer. Okay, thank you Enhle for doing this with me.
Hey guys, it's Eden here and hope you guys are well. Today I'm interviewing my fellow Hattie friend
Moses, and it's an honor to be here.
So, Moses, which loopholes and distractions do you experience during the exams?
So the loopholes I experience are that when my study session goes on for more than 3 hours, I become easily distracted. I'm no longer focused on the work, so I'm just wandering after 3 hours because my brain's my eyes are no longer on the prize, if I may say. Second to that is that when the break I take after those 3 hours is a bit too long, I end up feeling lazy and not motivated to get back into the books. Those are my loopholes. And my distractions are, of course, my cell phone. Not really just the cell phone, but studying and looking for my sources on my cell phone can sometimes be a bit of a challenge because there's constant notifications coming in, and second to that, we just be a busy atmosphere, if I may say.
Okay, cool. So, my loopholes I experience are if I sit for a very long period of time, I become tired and not motivated, which leads me to getting distracted and doing other things instead. Also, if I do other tasks or take breaks, I'm more prone to becoming lazy and not really getting back to work. The distractions I experience are basically overthinking every situation because I love to overanalyze and overcomplicate things, which leads to me feeling overwhelmed. Then I end up not doing the task at hand. Also, I get very distracted by my surroundings. Whatever's going on around me, like, it distracts me, and then I'm not really focused on my work anymore. The main one is also your phone, because we use it for resources and past papers, basically. What practical tips do you have to stay focused and prepare most effectively during the exams?
So my 3 tips would be, before you get to practicing your exam paper and then get to your past papers. Second is that have a short study session where you are, fully concentrated, a break, another short, study session. And third to that is that I highly recommend drawing up a study timetable.
My practical tips also for the exams are, don't overthink it, just take it step by step, because just think of it as you can't eat the elephant in one go. You have to take it piece by piece. Lastly, understand your content first and then apply it by doing past papers.
And that is officially a wrap, guys. I hope you've enjoyed our podcast on loopholes and distractions to avoid during the exams, and that you have learned some valuable tips to stay focused during exam preparation. I genuinely wish you the best of luck with exams, and we'll end off the term after the exams with our Hattie Top 5 spring holiday songs, and goodbye.